Hell, we've only got another one turn of friends with Wittenberg. But maybe we can sort of keep completing quests for them or something. Let's move out. Just block. I don't think there's any need to do anything crazy. I'm perfectly fine if Egypt wants to help me finish that camp off. Okay, we finished our settlers. I think an archer is probably going to be needed to get our barbarians in order. It's 9 turn growth though still. Maybe I just take 2 turns on the archer and then go for it. Don't think there's any rush. Maybe we can take trapping finally. Masonry will be needed eventually. And it's going to be needed. We can get camps down here. But maybe masonry will be better for us now. Oh no, I think we'll need masonry sooner. If Fez expands to the stone, we want to get a quarry in that stone. Goes mausoleum. I do like mausoleum as a wonder. I think it's very good. Okay, let's try and... Because Egypt's just going to clear this camp. But I think the archer might choose to shoot the scout over our archer. So, maybe that's okay. Certainly don't need this extra worker near Rabat. Rabat could benefit from a granary first. Let's continue scouting the world. We'll see who's ended up where. That hand axe didn't go for our mine. I think that's okay. Oh, we can't actually... We'll go up there then. We could finish it off this turn with the scout. Well, I don't think we need to. Oh, so Egypt didn't actually clear that camp at all. I think the archer just shot the Egyptian scout. Well, I mean, if the scout just wants to keep fortifying, it can keep fortifying, I guess. That hand axe is going to take our work if I move it there. That seems a bit of a waste. Let's go in there. Okay, we cleared that. Probably want the pasture online first. Let's just go there. Okay, another city-state up there. We'll meet that next turn. Fez grows. Yeah, we want it to go on there. Marrakesh needs a... Maybe, I mean, a granary would be great to kickstart our growth. So let's just kickstart it. We'll get it done in 2 turns. In fact, if we just switch to food, how long did it take? 4, 3... That's 5 turn growth, but what if I just stay full production? I mean, I don't know. I want to crank some of these buildings up. So we'll stay production. The Egyptian scout moved away now, so I'll take that out. Hello, and the Zulu Kingdom. Okay, well, hello, Shaka. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you're not my neighbour. Let's keep moving down towards our city spot, and we can take this worker straight down. And improve this farm. Maybe we can try and help take out the Ormus Barb camp with this archer. Yeah, we've got the stone in. We probably don't need the gold. There's probably a library purchase coming somewhere. We've done that before though. I guess we'll... I mean, we do have this to work, I guess. 8 turn growth though seems a bit slow, so let's just get the granary out. I mean, we have plenty of happiness, but we don't have tradition aqueducts yet. Haha, Egypt. How opportunistic of you. It's already moved the scout right back in range of this camp as soon as I look like I'm going to clear it. Let's get this down. There might be an opportunity for a purchase, actually. But I don't know. I'm feeling library. Let's try and save the gold if we can. It definitely prove useful for something in the mid-game. We've got a granary up now, so we absolutely should now be growing. So we can go maximum food. That's 2 turn growth. I like that. That's 3 turn growth. I guess we do get more hammers overall of going like this, but we do slow down the rest of our buildings. Actually, is it 3 turns? Yeah, that is 2 turns. I'll take a watermill now. It'd be nice to really get the cap rolling. Also need a worker. But I think we've got a lot of workers already. I think we already have... Yeah, we do already have 4. So maybe we don't need the workers yet. Let's use this scout that's not really got much to do. See if we can't ensure that we take down that camp. Is Shaka taking on... Yeah. Shaka's taking on Prague. Come on, Shaka. Be friendly. Oh, but we can trade away sugar. Oh. Why is it with the AIs today and not... In this game, Egypt has wanted something extra for me instead of Lux for Lux, and so is Shaka now. It's actually quite disappointing, but we can't do anything about that, so it is what it is. Spain, welcome. Let's see where you are. Out there, okay. And now Hong Kong desires that camp. Hong Kong? Really? No, Hong Kong desires trade route. Okay, someone else desires that camp. Let's see who it is. Almost wants the camp. That's good. Unfortunately, Wittenberg wants gold. But we get 40 influence for this gold. And if we don't need a... Because I would quite like to get the faith from Wittenberg. And we get 40 influence. That's going to take us to 63. That'll be allies for like 2 turns. And then... I think we'll get the libraries out okay. So why not? That'll give us some faith per turn. Not too worried about that. Let's see, DJ. Yeah, the AI despises. They do indeed. Yeah, I even, I even said that without even thinking about the previous game that I played, where they decided they wanted to upset my attempt at a fast science game. But yeah, I mean, Egypt wanted. I think Egypt ended up wanting embassies. Egypt ended up wanting embassies and like a horse and like a gold or something. In fact, I can actually see the deal. Oh no, there's like a deal history. So Egypt ended up wanting 2 gold per turn and an embassy for Luxes. And then Shaka wanted 2 horses for Luxes. So they're not being particularly friendly with me right now, but they don't border me. So I'm not going to be too concerned. The concern is definitely Babylon, who unfortunately got his worker stolen from someone a long time ago. I guess I'm already trading with Egypt. And he appears to be already getting copper from... Yeah, I mean, I'm going to trade out the marble, just because maybe we can get our own Lux as a King's Day. We'll try it. Don't really need this warrior down here, but we do need it to ensure we don't get like a silly barb camp spawn somewhere. We could definitely do with taking this down for Ormus. Ormus is friendly. See, I mean, sure, embassies, I guess, is a positive identifier. I'm sure he knows where my capital is. Let's keep an eye out for units though along this border. We should definitely be worried about that. Okay, and the first thing we need to do here, probably can afford to make it production, and then we can get the wine. Because we have, we've got happiness coming from monarchy. Let's take that down. See you in a bit, DJ. Okay, that looks like a problem. Okay, so Marrakesh grows 1. We can work this. I mean, we're doing Golden Age, man. So I guess I just keep taking gold for now. I mean, that watermill comes down from... it's only 1 turn shorter. How many do we need? 0.6. So if we grow in 3, we can finish the watermill in that turn. So let's do that, and we'll go work to philosophy. Guess we'll just keep this warrior posted. Get some duplicate copper online. Hopefully Wittenberg's going to desire a killing of a barb camp soon. Yeah, we're not going to be allies with them for much longer, but that's okay. Happiness, good. We finish this pasture there. And Fez grows. I mean, it's 7 turns until more grows, so we can probably get away with that, especially with Casablanca taking so long. And now we want a forest chop. Probably. Seems like a good use of the worker. Get this library in Rabat. In Rabat we're working this. But maybe I just... I mean, the library's coming quite fast. And it's 2 turn growth either way in my capital. So let's hand this over to Rabat. We don't need to be too fast in there right now. I think I'll do that. And this scout can go meet Mogadishu while we still have the chance. And that's Vatican, hello. Okay. So Casablanca grows to production. That's good. We don't have any chops in Casablanca. I guess we've got one. Well, I almost wants that camp. We need to make sure we get it. Let's bring the archers down and probably not put any more work into that until we're done. Start exploring into North Africa. Actually, no, we can put a hit there. I think that's okay. So get our Lux online for some extra happiness. Casablanca grows. We'll go for horses. That'll start bringing the turns down on this city. We got a watermill up in Marrakesh. Shaka wants our spare copper. We could do well in selling it to him. I don't really want to wait to sell it. So let's just sell it now. Actually, we can just get 1 for 2 on horses. No, okay. Well, let's sell the copper for 5 GPT then, and let's see if he won't give us some iron for it. Didn't really want the iron, but we wanted to make sure that we got something out of our deal with Mr. Shaka. We're working on this city-state camp. Yeah, Casablanca grows now. Okay, and let's start getting some more food around in Rabat. Brings that down. Met Mogadishu. Let's get our happiness up. Okay, so we're in North Africa, so, we could go down towards Spain, but if we want to try and meet some more AI, that's Uluru. Okay. Who don't we have embassies yet with? We don't have embassies with Shaka yet. Let's see if he'll do that now that we've got a deal. He does. Okay, so Shaka's up there. He's in... where is this? Is this North Africa? Is this the top of Europe? Something to the Europe? Maybe it's like no, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to try and be really bad at geography. Yeah, we definitely want to work those horses. Plus 11 food in the cap right now. I think that's okay. Probably need another worker, but another caravan would be pretty damn awesome. I think we're okay for workers right now, so let's take the caravan before it. We're actually getting really good gold per turn, so we could just pump gold into Wittenberg again. Welcome Montezuma. I just traded away my copper for money, didn't I? But if let's do... let's trade away the copper. That means Babylon can't get a deal with him, and then when our deal with Shaka eventually runs out, we'll be able to take it back. We'll just spend a turn healing that. Montezuma's down there in South Africa. Yeah, and this sort of then Mogadishu appears to be in Japan. Okay, we'll start doing the civil service task first. Okay. Babylon can actually sell me copper now, but I don't think we need that. And we will try and give away the lost horse. Can we? Yeah. Cool, we got friendship with Egypt now. Hopefully he won't want a lopsided deal from now on. Oh wow. Barbarian horseman went and took a missionary. That is punishing. We'll take a shot onto that then. We'll just improve some of these civil service tiles. We get this horse next so we can build a... Oh, hello. We met Budapest. Okay, because its unit could see us. That's good. I think we're the first one to meet them too. Let's see if we can't go find more of North Africa, seeing as we've met the civilizations in sort of southern and eastern Africa now. Rabat grows and we don't have tile for it, so let's go for... this sheep could be useful. I guess we'll keep the sheep for Marrakesh because it would... we get more yields out of some of the stuff Rabat's working. Yeah, Shaka. He's killing a city-state. So I agree with you. Mr. Ramesses, but there's not a lot we can together do about it. Let's prepare to take out this camp next turn. Our golden age ended. That's a shame. But we managed to accumulate 216 gold in the meantime, and we already spent some on a city-state. That's gone okay. Now we built our caravan in the cap, so let's immediately try and send that to it. And we can now start filling out our workers, I think. Let's go work this straight away. Okay. We need to fill out our worker call. We're probably going to want to get all the way up to 7 or 8 in the end, so we'll work on that now. And we get... Oh, we didn't get our happiness back from the sugar. That's because we lost our trade deal with Ram. So we'll take that back now. Now that is happiness, so that's good. And the library there is done in 2 turns in Fez, and then the one in Casablanca will come down when we grow. Don't really do a deal with you. So I think we'll get started on National College in good time. Yeah, so we're down to 8 turns on the library. We can probably speed it up by, yeah, 1 more turn by improving these horses. So that's as fast as we're going to go. Not too bad. Let's take this shot, and then let's go and move in and take out this camp. And we will return the missionary to Egypt, because he's going to love us for that. And that'll be endless friends. And taking out this camp and killing a barbarian near Ormus got us 98 influence with them. So that is really, really epic. So we're kind of starting out good here. Now Wittenberg we can actually go and make ourselves super allies with, and I think that's going to be useful use of our gold, because we're getting great value right now, and we're going to be 93 allies with them too. So I'm definitely going to do that, and that's going to kick our faith forwards. I want to take another worker. We'll take some load off the capital. The capital can now get fed straight from Marrakesh. Or do we send this to Babylon for science? We've got an early caravan. We could get accelerated quite a lot actually right now by going to Babylon for science. I mean, our capital has got 13 food already. Maybe we send 1 to Babylon. So, I mean, that's plus 4 science per turn. It's pretty hard to get away from that. Plus 4 per turn. I mean, Babylon's going to be tech lead for a while. I guess a barbarian could pillage it. There's only no camps in the area right now. Plus 4 per turn. I really like the look of that. So maybe that's what we do. I mean, yeah, plus 4 is like almost 20% right now. Sure. Okay. Well, that wasn't my original idea, but I guess we'll do that. It was only going to be 3 food in our capital, whereas now we've got plus 4 science per turn and plus 5 gold from Babylon, which will do nicely. Rabat. Yeah, we can, I mean, 6 turns, 4 turns. We'll take the 4-turn growth in Rabat. Continue working to get these libraries up. Maybe I even chop this forest in Casablanca. I have a feeling it might be needed for a lumber mill. So let's send this scout up just to make sure that our trade route is protected by sight. We'll just leave this archer to do its thing, I think. Yes, that's Shaka's land there. And yeah, we'll see if we can meet another AI in Africa. There's Groves, and we'll take that now while we need to work through our buildings, just a flat, plain old hill. And we'll just move back and make sure that the area in between our cities doesn't get caught by any barbarians. Babylon wants open borders now, and I'm inclined to give it to him. We need to make sure that Babylon continues to be friendly with us. I don't want to demand anything from him, but maybe I'll ask him, see if he wants friends now. Cool. So we got friends with Babylon, and that might actually prove useful to us. Yes, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Almost got its workers stolen. So we'll move in and see if we can't intercept it and return it to Ormus for additional influence. We'll take 3 yield with food on there. And I guess we'll continue to improve tiles around Marrakesh for a moment, but we're going to want the road soon. In fact, let's make this a farm hill, and then we'll go towards roads. Marrakesh is growing really nicely right now. Probably worth keeping an eye on those libraries. We're going to have 6 workers as soon as we finish the one in Rabat. So it might be a good idea to go grab ourselves a circus. And then we can go Library National College, which I don't mind at all. In fact, let's go Library first, because we might get there too fast. And we'll take sailing for the caravan. And then we'll go horsebacks for a stable, because the stable will actually be really good in the capital. We've got 3 stable resources. Get stables in Fez too. Stable in Casablanca will be okay. We do need to get the wine online, so actually we probably didn't need... interesting, the archer's trying to come out there. Just move back and keep an eye on it. And let's make sure that our caravan to Babylon is protected. More of Spain's cities. We'll go get that hill farm now. I would build roads now, but I think roads are really overrated in the early game. Personally, I am. This library will actually go down when we're going to get a lot of overthrow there. Yeah, I think roads are really overrated in the early game. Like, it's not just about having them pay for themselves, but it's also the fact that, I mean, right now, all of our cities are just about working 3 food, tiles that have 3 yield of food and production. And in my previous YouTube video, I talked actually about how if you want your city to improve, you want to be working tiles that have at least 3 yield of food and production, but preferably, having 3 food or like, a 1-2 tile or something. And I mean, let's have a look at Casablanca. Right now, it's working a couple of good tiles, but I mean, it's got this bonus resource, but it can get better. Fez is working 1 blank tile right now, and then just this with a bonus resource, but that can be upgraded. Rabat is kind of working a few, but it's at its limit, and we would rather some food. And Marrakesh is only just at the limit of the tiles that it can work of the same type. So if I were to go build roads, our cities would start overtaking the tiles that we have improved. Whereas if we continue building units, our cities will start to gain. We'll start to get a bit of a. I mean, what's the word there? We'll start to get a bit of an excess of these tiles, and then we can build the roads. Because right now, all the road does is break even. It doesn't even give us much gold per turn, like 1 or 2, and we've already got 23. So I'm fairly happy right now with just, and we can sell some of these horses away while we've got the chance, and it might benefit us to get friendly with Shaka, but he doesn't want the deal. Let's see if we can't get some gold off Egypt, and we might just try and sell all 4 for 148 gold, which we can. We grew to some iron in Marrakesh, although that's pretty flat. Okay, let's see if we can get a good upgraded tile for this city to work. So capital can wait, right? At least it can for now. So why don't we go keep improving our city? We do need to get the wine online. And we can go return this worker back to Ormus. Brilliant. So that has given us, we've now got 138 influence with Ormus, and that's going to provide us a really fast start to the game. We demand cotton, and unfortunately we're not getting it. I do think we need to go improve this wine now. We really need to hop across to Europe. So I might see if there's a way through Prague. If I had better geography, I'd know whether or not there was one or not. But I can't remember how the land connects up there. If there's anyone on the stream who knows good geography, who can tell me how the knot connects, that would be great. Otherwise, I guess I'm going to walk over there myself to find out. So let's go get... let's go chop this forest now, while we've got the chance. And we are perhaps sufficiently ahead now of our tiles that we probably can go afford to go do a road. It is going to pay for itself and give us some free gold per turn. Yeah, we're not really getting around there. And then in the capital, we've got 2 turns. But is this going to come down to 1 or not? Yeah, we've actually only got 1 turn in the capital before we have to start our national college, and we want to get that started as soon as possible. So, optics would be nice in our city actually, so let's go take optics. So we've only got 1 turn before the national college, so we'll put 1 turn into a circus and then turn around and build the NC. I'm really pleased our capital's got all the way to pop 8, but at the moment we start the national college, that's really good. We'll take the circus off just in case there's something better to build later. And let's see if we can't work a food tile and just kind of assess the situation for the national college. So we need 4 extra hammers in order to get down to 8 turns. I think we can do that, right? Because this one will come out and then we get 2. So we actually could. So if we stay on this right now and then grow, we actually will be getting 4 extra hammers. So I'm going to stay there. We could secure it by working a little. That already brings it down anyway, right? Yeah, that's 8 turns now. And so we can work extra food. Yeah, we still need the 4 hammers, but we'll definitely be able to get those now when we come down. So I'll leave it like that. I think that works out okay. We'll get the National College done in 8 turns. That'll be turn 64, which isn't bad at all. It's faster than 67, which I tend to use as my benchmark. I've brought this archer down, but maybe the archer could be better served trying to find a barb cap to take down or something, but I don't think there are any. So maybe we just garrison in. Maybe we just stand around to make sure we don't get any barbs spawn. We definitely want to be careful of that. Let's just keep moving around the map. We need granaries next. And then, I mean, in one turn, perhaps we'll start a lighthouse in Casablanca, because that'll be stronger than a granary. I need to get up there. That's a better tile to get vision from. Yes, well done for getting friends, Babylon. I commend you. Egypt has dyes for trade. None of our cities need dyes. None of our city-states are requesting dyes, so I guess I don't take dyes. But I do like being opportunistic on some of those deals. We get the 9-turn lighthouse ahead of the granary.